Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin. Citizens, I am currently at the southern edge of the Janus Quarter. From here, we can see a small part of our bustling new Eridu urban area. The municipal election is about to begin, and the streets today are busier than usual. In response to the increase in foot traffic, public security has announced it will implement round-the-clock security patrols. Citizens are urged to cooperate fully if they encounter officers on patrol. Speaking of officers, the first person we interviewed for today's special coverage of the election was one such officer. He's none other than our old friend, the hero who cracked the Vision Corporation scandal wide open. Being one of the leading candidates for the commander of Janus Quarter, he...
Hey! Who are you? How'd you get in here? This is a construction site.
What? Kevin, didn't you get a permit to film here?
Is this a construction site? I just picked a spot that wasn't busy and had a good view. I don't know.
Why, you little...
All right. Please gather your equipment and come with me.
Hey, wait, let me finish. Citizens, don't change the channel. We'll be right back with a special report on Inspector Bringer.
That's the guy! He's one of the masterminds behind the Vision scandal. He's Sarah's partner, her protector, her secret ally, Inspector... I'm just a puppet, forced into the limelight. They're the real villains. You have to be...
Phew! Made it. Why is traffic in the city always so slow? It's like half the speed. Maybe because the speed limit in the city is half what it is in the outer ring? Don't tell me you've just been speeding this whole time, Nicole. What? Darn it. I have been going to the outer ring a lot lately. A good thing they can't give me a ticket because I always take my license plate off before I get back into town. That's way worse than speeding. Don't bring the traffic officers to our place. Relax. I double-checked. No one's tailing me. It's just me and my... You all heard what Perlman said over the phone. There seems to be more to the Vision scandal. Whether it's true or not, that will decide our next move. I'm here to take you to the outer ring so we can come up with a plan.
Huh? If he's so important, then why not just bring him back to New...
I wanted to, but it's election season right now, and security checks in and out of the outer ring are 10 times more strict than in the city. If what Perlman said is true, the enemies are out in the open, and we're in the shadows. Based on past experience, we'll probably need... You mean the Hollow? Exactly. The main roads are filled with PubSec checkpoints armed to the bamboo ears. If anything goes wrong and we need to use the Hollows, we'll need a reliable proxy. They only come to us when it's dangerous.
Master, if Perlman's claims are true, he may possess information about the unknown species in the monument at the construction site.
That's true. The Cunning Hares, Bellabog Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, and the Sons of Caledon.
It's time we see this through. All right, I'll go, but just me. Belle will stay home and help coordinate remote support through the HDD.
Excellent. Seeing it through is the pro move. I'll contact someone who can get us out of the city. Don't forget to bring your little buddy. Oh, by the way, can we use your car? If my car gets stopped, my license application... You're driving without a license?
New Eridu is a city of miracles. The only sanctuary that can protect people in this world plagued by hollows. That's what the leader of the survivor group I was with as a kid told me. The days spent wandering the wastelands hiding from hollows were harsh. Hope was all that kept me going. Thankfully, we eventually made it here. Just like the rumors said, the city took us in and gave... From that point on, I was determined to do everything possible to keep this beacon of hope safe. To protect this miracle city for everyone. And that's why I'm running. If I'm elected commander of the Janus Quarter, I vow to oppose groups like Vision Corporation that just like my leader used to tell me. Be a hero for the people. Build stupid speak.
Didn't you write that yourself? Is it that hard to recite your own story?
Sarah, what are you doing?
You don't look so pleased. Isn't being appointed the chief commander something to celebrate?
Cut the sarcasm.
I'm being sincere.
Vision Corporation is done for. Hand has what's in the monument. Nullface's attack failed. And don't even get me started on the idiots who couldn't take over the Outer Ring or those worthless gangs. The plan can't proceed without the sacrificed sample. You want me to butt heads with the Void Hunter from Section 6? Or am I supposed to be the honest and noble commander now?
A plan is just a tool to reach a goal, not the goal itself. True believers know how to adjust or create new plans according to the circumstances.
Let me make this clear. We're equals. I don't need you telling me how to do things.
Don't get all worked up. I'm here to help you formulate a new plan.
The Hoshinis have a family secret like this. How come I've never heard of it?
White Noise went to great lengths to obtain this information. It's credible enough.
White Noise? That loser who lost a faith in during the Red Fang Gang case? That guy's even worse than Nullface.
The real deal is on the job this time, not some overconfident underling. Besides, I have a plan to verify the intel's authenticity, and this plan requires assistance from you, our honest and noble commander.
I'll contact you once I'm done with this damned speech.
Very well. Looking forward to your inspiring words, soon-to-be Commander Bringer. That leader of yours? The hero who led you to New Eridu when you were a kid? What happened to him?
The night before we reached the city, he became corrupted. It was abandoned by the very survivors he'd been...
Well, so basically, despite being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation, I'm really just a puppet. And the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do! I really do! I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old Metro project that Sarah worked on. I put them together while they made me eat in the staff cap. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with Bringer. Or...
Really? With proof like that, we can...
Right. The project went to Kaleda's Belobog Industries after the scan.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Well, great. That makes things easier. Well, since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence I hid.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being CEO wasn't entirely just a title. Well, I'll contact Kaleda now.
Nicole! Sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next? Take him to public security, Mia? But the bad guys are there.
And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city. We can't tell who might be connected to... Don't worry. Unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Everplayed Jungle Chess. Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger, and mouse eats elephant. My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we'll need an
elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public security. The Defense Force, White Star Institute, and...
Exactly. I'm bringing in the young...
Right on time. Thank you for riding our special leaps and bounds shuttle. Wow, is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning, the earth is wobbling, and even the air smells...
You're just car sick, Sokaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba.
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel.
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor.
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented. You're done already? That was quick.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and...
You were accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the stars?
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line.
Oh my, very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her
What? Andy, are you
As I said, we need to look further into the Vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be...
Seeing you here was unexpected, Independent Investigation Team Lead. Or should I call you Proxy?
I knew you were too skilled for the Independent Investigation Team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you...
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the
According to Perlman's statements, a Proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a Proxy was plus Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our Independent Investigation Team Lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's...
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us.
Chill out. It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
This is a crucial time for New Eridu, with leaders of all key sectors gathered together.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing, any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with...
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help. If I say that...
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was.
You were way cuter back when you were. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you...
impressive marching fire.
Nicole, did you set this up?
Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed ambush you're doing? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait! You're not getting away!
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels.
Let's go!
Focus on the road. Yep. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
Billy! Keep it steady! You're sticking close off! They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
Fox and Ian.
I've got you now!
Eat my dust.
Piper, up ahead!
Take this!
What happened?
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Is anyone there? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants. Now that the main functions are down and communication...
I see.
Miss Hoshimi, how are things on your end?
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attacker.
I see. Miss Hoshimi, could you please let go of my hand?
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your... It's pure luck I found you in the Hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi family doesn't make the same mistake.
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue. My teammates will come looking for me.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Hoshimi?
You mean being stuck in the Hollow on Election Day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? Is that what you're asking? No. I don't think this is the right move. But there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called Maintain Composure.
Ah, I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, how about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. However, you have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now, and...
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the hollow and just finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Enough basic data? You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows, and is used.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so. Or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, a carrot or high-spec compute. Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data...
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce.
A wise decision. So, could you please let go of my head now? The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace. Are you there? Should I read you something?
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward once... Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
There are enemies ahead. I'll take care of this. You can just hide for now.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead.
Are you bored?
But collecting the data will take some time.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
I'll open the diffuser. You'll be safe below it.
Press forward. You're done! Weakling.
We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out. Action!
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is... What's wrong? What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free? What?
Miss Hoshimi! Miss Hoshimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady! Almost there!
Is it sealed? Miss Hoshimi...
This is the third time you've asked me that. Why?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have...
I'm fine. No need...
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curls. You don't need to worry about me. I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Miss Hoshimi, there are sparks coming from your...
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look...
That's not funny. And my response was...
Alright, I just... Miss Hoshimi, there's foxfire on you!
Where?
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did. Miss Hoshimi.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without any protection. You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind and not work.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you...
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom. Wielded by It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external influence. My father might have. Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. Reaching him won't be easy.
Can I please take a look at the katana?
Apart from being a proxy, you're...
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. If you don't mind, I'd like the core functions of my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent. Perhaps there's a clue on this.
If it's just the scabbard, I guess you can touch it.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go. Mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay. Be careful.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Hoshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
We've got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your blade.
Go on.
Its internal data structure resembles a maze-solving algorithm. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first.
Is this the device we're looking for?
Subcontrol Unit A is dealt with. Got one more to go. It should be nearby. Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, I can try adjusting your blade.
I trust you, Proxy.
Seems trouble's caught up with us again.
Not a problem with me here.
The last hollow observation data pile should be behind this door. It's open. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find the way out. I didn't expect an alarm. Don't worry, Miss Oshimi.
So...
All right, this should do it. Lobby, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide. My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
You're... awake?
You're finally awake. I'm so tired. Ambi, Star Student.
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside.
Wise, you're finally awake! How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Is anywhere else hurt?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts, and it feels like my face and...
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi, initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy, triggering partial corruption. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency...
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You'd better see a doctor for a more thorough anti-corruption treatment.
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
As expected of the Chief. Busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption and showing...
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our get...
Hang on. What are you guys...
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight,
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the Cunning Hares.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with her. We hurried over here and found you lying on the ground, and me...
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed?
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over and saved you. This fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete, and she'd cooperate with you as an ally until then.
Hold on. What was that about?
We needed to pry some answers from the captive.
Perlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the hollow, and Perlman was
Wise, are you sure you don't need to rest a bit more? You've just suffered corruption injuries and traveled all the way back.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows. Resting to recover your physiological functions is recommended. Or perhaps, a strong stimulus might boost your adrenaline.
Don't worry. I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy.
I get that, but your health is more important.
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Perlman's has been detected inside the Ballet Twins hollow.
The Ballet Twins hollow. That reminds me. When the airship incident happened, we were attacked by some unknown militant.
Makes sense. Their goal at the time was to disrupt the Vision trial, and now they've kidnapped the key witness, Perlman. Their motive— this might sound cruel, but why go through the trouble of kidnapping Perlman when they could have just killed him? If their goal is to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal, isn't it easier to just dispose of Perlman?
Warning. Approaching the video—
Fairy, this isn't the time for jokes. Wise doesn't need an Huh? Hang on a minute, Fairy.
Warning.
What's happening? Our system is under attack again? How is that possible? We have Fairy. Nothing—
Something's off. This is not a network attack. It's targeting our store's electrical system.
Wise? There are people outside the store.
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period. Please open up.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Fairy and try to keep it
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Hey, please be careful. That's a—
What's inside this room?
It's our storage room, filled with personal items and old—
Could you please open it up so we can—
Is that really necessary? As you can see, we—
I get that, but this is just a standard procedure during election season. We hope you understand. If you won't open up, I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols. The Special Response Team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Okay, application approved. The security patrol for this area is now officially under our team. You can relax now.
Thank you, Qingyi. Now, Manager, please explain what is going on.
Before we get into that, can we ask what—
As you know, Manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said 01101000.
What's that binary?
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it translates to—
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed straight over here.
Thank you for looking out for us and coming all this—
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this by the book, and I won't bend the rules. Not even for you, Manager.
It's a bit—
Allow me to explain.
Huh?
It's been a while, Juyuan. It is I, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villain slipped away, in shadows they hide. In the outer ring you fought with all your might. Key witness captured, no Pearlman in—
That's accurate.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned
Sorry, it's true. We're proxies. But I swear we've never done anything bad. We are— Juyuan, what are—
Truth be told, I had my doubts about the manager's identity. I mentioned it to Juyuan on the way.
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive too bad. I was wrong.
Juyuan, I'm so sorry.
Enough! Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Bringer, who's about to become— and you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By protocol, I should bring you into the precinct and inform my superiors, but the leader of Section 6, who's also one of the current Void Hunters, Hoshimi Miyabi, maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi's skills and expertise.
So—
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence.
Thank you, Juyuan. Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows you're lying, like I proxies,
You're online, Proxy. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with Officer Zhu Yuan?
She went back to the precinct to verify our intel. I trust Zhu Yuan. She's honest and has a good heart.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being the big bad guy, so it's understandable she'd be upset.
I may not know you or Officer Zhu Yuan that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the accusations against her boss that upset her the most.
We've been doing some self-reflection.
I know Zhu Yuan. She would never do anything that perverts the... And she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand, and tell her your thoughts gently. The closer...
Chief? Where'd you even...
I learned it from Zhu Yuan's mother. I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully Fairy still managed to... It's time to get back our key witness. The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on Pearlman there. Careful, there's a mechanism nearby.
There's a lot of enemies nearby. Be careful.
There are mercenaries everywhere. This is more enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Pearlman is nearby.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Hiding so poorly. They really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment!
This should be the building's central area. It will likely be heavily defended.
The enemy's attacks are getting more intense.
They're not very tough, though, so they go down easy.
Not good.
Chief, are you hurt?
My training to split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute failed.
They've set up an ambush here, too.
Watch out!
Wise, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
The spatial fissure is right over here. We need to find Pearlman quickly.
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Ain't even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get the slack off?
Don't waste your energy arguing in a place like this. Waste of time. Perfect coordination.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Why is no one on guard? This feels too easy.
It works for us.
Access granted. Good, that's it. Huh?
Proxy, what's that warning sound?
Oh no. The permission request was linked to explosives. Run! This room's gonna blow!
Such power. Military-grade ammonium nitrate explosives? Using these inside the building? It's no wonder there's no one stationed near it.
They don't care about the safety of the hostages.
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Enemies are gathering up ahead. I'll look for a detour around them.
No need. We'll just break through. My blade is already sheathed.
What the? This area's about to collapse! Forget it. Let's just ignore this mess. I don't want to be buried here!
Coleman's locked inside. We need to get rid of these guards quickly.
Ah! No! Please don't kill me! What do you want from me?
There's a risk of explosions nearby. We have to get out of here.
Ah! Help! I don't want to die!
Quit being difficult, old man. If I fall down, we're done for.
There should be a spatial fissure nearby. We can use it as a shortcut to save time.
Oh no! It's gonna explode!
Proxy, is this the way out of the hollow?
Hey, what do you need?
Ever heard? Fairy's not responding either. Come on, let's get out of here.
A joint effort.
There's an exit ahead. But this is odd. Why is there only one result?
Proxy, we're running out of time.
I don't want it to...
Oh, isn't this...
What?
Bringer.
Perlman, the culprit of the Vision scandal, who sabotaged the Witness's airship to escape to the Outer Ring, and, appearing alongside suspect Perlman, assisting him in entering and exiting the Hollow. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter, I'm requesting that you all come with me to public security. Chief Hoshimi Miyabi, you are suspected of improper dealings with Perlman, the notorious criminal. I need you and your subordinates to come with me.
It's over. It's over.
Just a moment, Inspector Bringer. It appears Section 6 is alleged to have had unreported private contact with an important... However, those actions were undertaken solely by Chief Hoshimi...
Huh?
As members of Section 6, we noticed our superior's misconduct and rushed to confront her, just as you arrived.
Are you trying to say you have nothing to do? I'm the acting commander. Do you think I'm an idiot?
I wouldn't dream of it, Acting Commander Bringer. I'm merely stating the facts.
If every cloud has a... What was it?
Huh? You're at...
Wrong answer.
Huh? What are you...
Hoshimi Miyabi, what are you doing?
He got it wrong, so I threw him into the Hollow in a fit of rage. Yanagi is right. This has nothing to do with them. My actions just now serve as proof. Take me if you want, but only me.
You!
It's almost time for the speech. No need to dwell too much on it. Best to leave it up.
All right, very well. I'll grant you that. Chief Hoshimi Miyabi of Sections, you are suspected of endangering public safety and shall be arrested immediately.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we can't locate Miss Miyabi right now.
Understood. I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Ju Yuan. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
What are you doing? Now hang on!
Yes, Officer Ju Yuan. There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline.
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained. I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've...
What? A tracking chip? And it's been active this whole time? Even after...
That's correct.
What? Hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down?
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes. They could have easily found Perlman. From the moment, yet they never tracked him down. The precinct records show that he's still missing.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption. That the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth. To eliminate But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes?
Huh? Didn't the bad commander take Chief Miyabi outside the hall?
If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Hoshimi to undermine us.
A different reason. Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and not...
Hang on. I just remembered something.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our...
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm... such an idiot.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Hoshimi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it.
He's over where the Vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead End Hollow. Remember that place?
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the Vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Hoshimi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No. We shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not? Aren't you worried about her?
Calm down, Tsukishiro. You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Perlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Nagi, I think Harumasa's got a point this time. For once he's actually making sense.
Ouch. That hurt. But...
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I want to attract attention. Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel.
I'll join you. I'll go with Ju Yuan to find Miss Hoshimi.
Looks like our tasks are set. I'll stay here to protect the video store then, so you have one less thing to worry.
I'm sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan Proxy, you're...
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will...
Okay, I believe you.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Zhu Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Zhu Yuan.
Captain Zhu Yuan. Why does your voice...
It was pretty hot here, and my throat got a little dry. What's your...
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janice Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get...
Copy that, Captain Zhu Yuan. You take care. Don't work too hard. Task Force...
All right. Got the info... Wait. The nav data shows that the escort vehicles find... This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motor?
There's no time. The speech venue is next to the dead-end hollow. Let's cut straight through...
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk?
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me.
Amazing! I didn't know you could drive a train, Manager. Is this railway route okay?
Trust me. By the way, I'm familiar with this route. Hoshimi definitely lead us out of the dead-end hollow. Do you know why the Hoshimi family is being targeted? Wait, I think we've got a few wheels approaching.
The Hoshimi family has a long heritage. Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. They gave rise to the first generation of Void Hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management, using their political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on the internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger. Is it possible the urban legend has some truth to it?
I don't know much, but I have a way to find out. Manager, you can keep us in touch with the outside world, right?
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Zhu Yuan from the Criminal Investigation.
I know, Officer Zhu Yuan. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the
all right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good. With the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Zhu Yuan. Do you...
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her, but my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And they use private security that's...
We just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Thanks for taking my call, Lycon. I've got something extremely important that I need your help with.
Really? That's great! Do you happen to know much about the... I understand.
Lycon's...
That voice.
Oh, is that Miss Ju Yuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my...
It's been a while, Mr. Soichiro. Sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying...
Oh, so you weren't joking?
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong. Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even so. Forgive me. There I go boasting again. Old habits die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could...
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Ju Yuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Miss Hoshimi's katana is a family heirloom used by generations to eradicate evil.
That's right. If she was willing to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is...
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even...
Please hear me out, sir. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycon, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance and must not be shared with any... If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, that katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power, but the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit, and my daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
Hey, drive carefully. If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janus Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known up. Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, you alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
Indeed, we really aren't worthy. After all, this is it has slain
you.
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their... Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Thanks to that, I get to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful. This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
What?
You're right. No one can threaten you. So we'll make you the threat.
Release Tailless!
But in my surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens,
Wow! It's Miss Miyabi!
Miyabi!
I can contact the Hoshimis and reach out to Miyabi's immediate family.
Am I? I was clearly... It feels like the Foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too? After defeating the enemy, my body has surprisingly recovered a bit. Am I supposed to defeat enemies to recover? Upon being cut. It's obviously not a physical entity. Foxfire. It's a power that belongs to the Hoshimi. So why would it burn me? Shake the feeling that this place looks familiar. Foxfire! It's burning even more intensely. Losing my strength. I must defeat more enemies. The more the better. This place. It's an illusion of the curse, right? These people, citizens? What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
Are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
Protect the city.
I'm sure this is the right move to use.
Kill!
This is a rule created to break rules. A submission made to end submit. This is a Hoshimi.
Is this also how you coaxed my mother back? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right? No. But I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy if outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, but I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll be my blade. One that slays only evil. And I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. Was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my...
Idealistic.
So you'll agree?
Miss Hoshimi! Miss Hoshimi! Can you...
Proxy?
Yes, it's me, Miss Hoshimi. You're finally awake.
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't die. The citizens...
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and...
I see. Thank you. I feared... if my blade had harmed those...
It's an emergency. The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue, and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
What?
Leave her to me. I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager! Go! We absolutely cannot let him get away.